Shalom Yashala. I'm gonna start this lesson by giving all praise, all glory, all honor, all blessing, all wisdom belong to our power, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone that teach us well and will well to the Akwakodash, and salutation to Akiam that's in highways and byways doing this work and truth and sincerity to what the forecorners of the earth, and most respect unto the leg and do for the leg, sons and daughters of Yashala that step into way of righteousness in the name of Yahweh, why Yahushua Mashiach. Shalom, shalom, shalom. For this lesson, it's about the M.O.T.B news. MOAB have entered the newer link, the brain chips, okay? That's going on in Babylon, throughout Europe, throughout the Western world, okay? Now China is making move, man, making great move when they come to the M.O.T.B, and they're even more advanced than Babylon in some way, okay? And they're proud about it, right? And I got the article to show you, man. And Moab is making move out here when it comes to the M.O.T.B. Let's bring it up. Chinese brain chip project speed up human trial after first success. Chinese brain chip Binao and number one inserted into 3 patients. 10 more patients line up for brain chips insertions. Clinical trial with about 50 patients planned in 2026. A tie between a Chinese research institute and tech company said on Monday that it aims to implant its brain chip into 13 people by the end of this year, and a move that could see it overtake Elon Musk's Neuralink in collecting patient data. The Beijing-based Chinese Institute for Brain Research and Neurotech have inserted a binary number 1 or semi-invasive wireless brain chip onto 3 patients in the past months, and 10 more line up for this year, said Luo Mening, who is director of CIBR or MOAB chief scientist. State-owned MOAB has ambition for even larger trial. Next year, after getting regulatory approval, we will see they do clinical trials that will include around 50 patients. Luo told reporters on the sidelines of the tech-focused Zhuangjiancun Forum in Beijing. He did not elaborate on funding or the length of the trials. The acceleration of human trials by CIBR and MOAB could make binary number 1 the brain chip with the highest number of patients in the world, underlining China's determination to catch up with leading foreign BCI developers. U.S. BCI company Synchron, whose investors include billionaire Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates, is currently the global leader in terms of human trials with 10 patients, 6 in the United States and 4 in Australia. Most Neuralink currently have 3 people with implant. Neuralink is working on wireless brain chips that are inserted inside the brain to maximize signal quality, while its rivals are working on semi-invasive chips or brain-computer interface BCI systems, which are placed on the brain surface. While this sacrifices signal quality, there is less risks of brain tissue damage or other post-surgery complications. Video published by state media this month show patients suffering from some kind of paralysis using the Binao, a number 1 brain chip to control a robotic arm to pour a cup of water, even transmitting their thoughts onto a computer screen. Since news of Binao, one number 1 successful human trial, came out, we have received countless pleas for help. Luo added, last year CIBR and MOAB have now even begun human trials, announcing instead that an invasive chip they have developed, binary number 2, have been tested successfully on a monkey, which was then able to control a robotic arm. As you can see, those people are chasing what? Babylon, aka America, right? And that's why you see those Asians, right? They go into those. They're very good on computer. We got China, Japan, and Elam, right? It was East Indians, right? And the computer is the main focus right now, right? And now they see Babylon, aka America, is at the forefront of it. They want to catch up, and that's when you go to Second Esdras, right? '15 and 26 and 46. I mean, Second Esdras 15 verse 46. And though Asia do a partaker of the hope of Babylon, and at the glory of a person, woe be unto thee to wedge, because thou have made thyself like unto her. See, they want to be like Babylon. They want to be like the Western world, man, okay? They want to fit themselves in. Let's read that 46 again. And do Asia that are partaker of the hope of Babylon. Everything Babylon want to do, Asia want to do the same thing. Especially Moab, okay, China, and Japan, and East Indian, the Elamites, right? They all want to be partakers of the hope of Babylon, okay, and at the glory of a person. They want the same glory as Babylon. Verse 47: Woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her, and have decked thy daughters in whoredom. They're doing the same thing to their people, man, that the Babylon's about to do to his people, okay? And have decked thy daughters in whoredom, that they might please and glory in thy lovers. You see, by doing this thing, they're pleasing Babylon, aka America, aka Esau, Edom, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee. They always want those other nations, especially the Asian nations, man, to be like unto them, man. To point fingers and say, like, see, we're not the only one doing it. Thou hast followed her that is headed in all her works and inventions, therefore said Yahweh power, said the Most High power, right? See, the Most High hit everything about Babylon, aka the daughter of Babylon, aka Esau, Edom, the so-called white man works, right? But hey, you follow after her, the same judgment is going to come upon you. I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, pestilence, to waste thy house with destruction and death, and the glory of thy power shall be dried up as a flower, the heat shall arise that is sent over thee. Thou shalt be weakened as a poor man with stripes, and as a chastised with wounds, so that the mighty and lovers shall not be able to receive thee. Hey, remember, like country like China, Japan, right, and East Indian, they make the goods that Babylon consume, man. Babylon, when the Lord make a destruction with those people, man, no other nation, especially Babylon, are going to be able to receive those things, man. Babylon going to be destroyed too. But hey, they're not going to push Asia, man, and say, oh, I want some of yours. It's not going to work that way. Okay? And will I, with jealousy, have so proceed against thee, said Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushai. The Lord, man, going to make a full end of those nations, man. Like he said. But because, hey, Asia been partaker of the hope of Babylon, because they follow after the wicked ways of Babylon, man. That's what the Lord gonna put an end to them, man. Okay, and they're proud about it, man. Let's go to Isaiah 16. Verse 6. Isaiah 16 verse 6. We have heard of the pride of Moab. He's very proud, even of his haughtiness, and his pride and his wife, but his lies shall not be so. A lot of times, when they see they follow the way of the way they follow those things, man, a lot of times they're lying about the procedure they make, man, so they can say that they're catching up to Babylon, okay? And those things are pseudoscience, man, a lot of times, man. They're not going to work the way they said those things working, man. Even though it's the Lord that put in their heart for them to do, man. They're acting like those things working in perfection. All is a lies, okay? Because those things are going to come with problems. Verse 7, therefore shall Moab all for Moab. Moab going to cry for Moab out here. Everyone shall haul For the foundation of Karasev shall be surely mourned. Surely they are stricken. Okay, they're stricken for this thing, man. Okay, hey, too much pride in Moab, man. That's exactly what we see. And Moab and all those Asian nations, man, they're gonna pay. Okay, because they follow after the way of Babylon, because they're proud like Babylon. Okay, and let's go to let's go to Habakkuk, man. 21. Habakkuk 2 verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say upon me, and what I shall answer when I'm reproved. And Yahweh power answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may one that read it. For the vision is yet in appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. As you can see, the vision of the M.O.T.B, the mark of the beast, the microchip, is speaking loud and clear, especially in your forehead, brain chip, right? It's speaking loud and clear, and there's no lie about it, okay? But at the end, it shall speak and not lie, though it tell you it's been a long time. It's almost been 10,000 years since our vision been prophesied, right? Because it surely come and will not tell you. It's coming right now, and it's not tell you at all. And we're seeing it loud. We're seeing it, man. And we're seeing it, and we're hearing it loud and clear, man. The vision is clear of what the M.O.T.B is, the mark of the beast is, which is the microchip, man. In your hand and on your forehead, especially in your forehead, those things been at the forefront of everything right now. Because what they try to join man with machine, okay? Make you a cyborg out here, okay? That's the vision right here, man. And without that the microchip in your hand on your forehead, you're not gonna be able to function in this world, man. You're not gonna be able to buy or sell. Let's grab it. Let's grab the scripture, man. Let's go to Revelation. Revelation 13, verse 10, and then verse 16. And he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast, and the number of his name. Okay? If you don't have that mark, the microchip, the M.O.T.B, if you don't have this thing in your hand or in your forehead, you're not going to be able to buy or sell. Okay? The brain chips, okay, the foreheads, right? That no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Okay? Doesn't matter if you're a poor man, if you're a rich man, doesn't matter if you're a big nation or a small nation, man. Hey, all of them, all of y'all, that was a part of the elect, man. Most of you are gonna take the M.O.T.B, man. Use wisdom, and let him that have the understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Hey, Babylon said Asia, aka Moab, Japan, and East India, man. All those nations, and that's in Asia, man. For the hokey doke, man. They put this thing up there and make them follow after the way of Babylon, after the way of the Edomites, man, after the way of the Western world, okay? Western, what they call it, Western civilization, man. And they're gonna go up there and pay for this thing, man. Okay? Until they're gonna make sure they pay for this thing. Let's go to okay, let's look for scripture real quick, right? Let's go to Revelation 20, right? Verse 7. Revelation 20, verse 7. And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison. That Satan right here, man, is Esau Edom, man. The flesh is Satan out here, man, okay? The counterpart of the devil, of the wicked Satan, man. The devil himself, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, right? And shall go out to deceive the nations. When they put all those money system out there, microchip, right? The mark of the beast out there, man. He forced those nations in, man, and those nations being deceived, man, and they go head on and go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom it is at sand of the sand of the sea. Okay, that's exactly what I've done. You have deceived the nations, man. You have to deceive those governments, okay, and make them do their bidding without even them knowing it, because the Most High is the one that to deceive, and the deceivers are His at the end of the day. If you're deceived by Esau Edom, it's because the Most High wants you to be deceived by Esau Edom, man. And let's go to Revelation 18, okay. Revelation 18, verse 23. And the light of a candle shall shine no more at all in thee, and the voice of the bridegroom and all the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee, for thy merchants were all the great men of the earth, and for that by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. You see, they're using their sorceries, their pharmakia, their health systems, right, to deceive the nations, man. Because now what China is doing, right? If you paralyze, they one of the people they tried on is people that's paralyzed, right? And they put that great train, now they're able to move their hands, okay? That's the pharmakia of Esau Edom, Babylon, okay? When you go to that Revelation 18, okay, and he cried the angel cried madly with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is falling, and it's become the habitation of devils. This is that same Babylon, but by sorceries, where all nations deceived. He uses health systems, right? The miracle of his health systems, right, to deceive those nations, Asia included. Although this nation on the earth will be deceived by Babylon the Great, man, right? That's why Babylon with the microchip thing, all the nation on the earth is following after Esau, after Babylon the Great, after Esau Edom, the so-called white man, man, and they deceive. And if you take the M.O.T.B, destruction is coming for you, man. Revelation 14, verse 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead and in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture in the cup of his indignation. He shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Okay, hey, if you take that mark and worship the image, because remember, they follow after the way of Babylon, they follow after the image of Babylon, man. Because the image of Babylon is the system that you put up there, man. The system it has, okay, like that is democracy, the way of living. That's all those nations follow. And now they're putting the same system out, and they're gonna have the people, they're gonna force the mark on their people, man. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture. Okay, again, I'm reading that again. The cup of indignation, and it shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the angels, in the presence of the Lamb, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day and night, do all night with worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receive the mark of his name. See, the other nation are worshiping the beast, East the Babylon, aka America, and the Western world. They follow after the way of the Western world and follow after Babylon, which would by Esau Edom, man. And I think Revelation 16, right? What happened? Okay, Revelation 16, verse 2. And the first went and poured out his vow upon this earth, and they fell in noisome and grievous sore upon the men which have the mark of the beast upon them, and upon them that which worship his image. Whoever take that mark of the beast, the microchip, man, hey, they're gonna be like a gruesome, a grievous sore upon the men which have the mark of the beast, man. It's gonna be like a cancer. Let's go look at what they said, man. What the grievous sore gonna be. So a wound a wound producing a discharge plus a sore and ulcer, right? You're gonna have like a little big bump, like ulcer is almost close to it, cancer, right? It's sore. You're gonna be sick from taking the M.O.T.B, man. That's why you have to stay far away from the microchip, man, and it's in your brain or in your hand. Because the Lord, the value that the Lord gonna put, man, the speed that the Lord gonna put in this earth at that time, man, whoever have it, man, hey, they're gonna suffer. Not only gonna suffer when they have it, but the destruction that gonna come, whoever taking at the end, they're gonna be burned by fire out here. Thermonuclear fire with the child of the Most High also, man. And with that, I hope you brothers and sisters edify. I'm gonna close this lesson by giving all praise, all glory, all honor, all blessing, all truth, all wisdom belong to our power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach us well and rule well through the Akwakodash, and salutation to you, Akiam, that's in highways and byways doing this work in truth and sincerity. Shalom, shalom, shalom.